And welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Now let's put together a function to take care of all of the calculations. So I'm going to exit out, scroll right underneath here, and right underneath the button we'll have the button. I'm going to create a function there, and this very function, let's just call it convert. Function convert, and that is going to be self there. Okay, now let's create two variables, one for the from and the other one for the to. So underneath here, I'm going to say from, let's say underscore current underscore name, and that is going to be equals self dot from currency dot get. So what I've just asked this to do is whatever we have in here should be stored in here. So this is the combo box. So let's look. Let me take you guys to the combo box of from right there. That is it. Okay. And I'm going to repeat the same thing for the combo box of tool. Okay, this is from and this is for the tool. Okay, we can just grab all of that and right underneath here, create another one. Now I'll just copy this and change it around. Copy, paste, and change this one to 2 and this 2 as well. Yeah, that is the name of that combo box. Load it. So I'll just correct this as a currency on currency here. Yeah, yes, I'm right. Yep, save. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, and that of from as well. I don't want to get it wrong. All right, now I'm going to then use a conditional statement to just to check whatever value that is entering there. So let's say if not from current, or let's just grab all of this instead of typing. If not from there, or not from the tool one, not from the tool, then I want the following message generated. It's a message box dot like it to display an error message. Let's say show error. Yeah, I think that's correct. So let's come in here as the title of the error and comma. Let's enter a message there. So the message is going to be, so please select both currency. Yeah, that'll do. Please select both currency. And then we then get it to return. Okay, that's good. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a data in here. Let's just call it as from the ID. I want it to grab hold of whatever I have inside this data. So I'm going to grab hold of all of that. Let's say self.crypto data. So the crypto data I want it added here. You can see from underscore ID comma dash. Then we'll say equals self dot crypto. And where are we getting all of this information from? We're going to be getting it from right here. So from the Kundabab there. And we're going to be repeating exactly the same thing for the tool. Let's say underscore. Okay, that is for the tool. I'm going to say equals, grab all of it as well, and copy all of that and just dump it here. Now just change this to tool. That's it. That is what I'm talking about here. There we go. Right, that is taken care of. Next, I did create something for amount. Look at it. Okay, so whatever we have inside this amount, I want it stored inside this other variable underneath here. I'm going to call that variable amount. That will be equals this dot get. There we go. All right, now that is taken care of. I'm going to use a try statement here. Let's say try if the amount equals float amount. Okay, then we're going to be doing something. But supposing there's an error, let's take care of the error. So we'll say accept value error. That is if there's any error. Now I want a message box to display some information for me. I'm going to grab all of these and ask it to return as well. Just grab all of these, paste it underneath here, and just change this accordingly. So I'm going to call that invalid input. Okay, so please enter a valid value or something like that. Enter a valid number. Okay. All right. So that's in case you want to, in case a mistake is made. Now, the next thing is, you see the exchange rate. I like the system to officially go into this URL. So this very URL, let's get it formatted first, and I'm going to enter my URL in there. Okay, I enter my URL in there. Okay, take note of that. This is, you see, on this very site, you guys will be able to find more information about the crypto calculation, how it's converted, and so on. So that is the URL. Now, let's do this. Now I'm going to come underneath here, ask the system to just give this a try if it's going to work or not, else display an error message for me. So I'm going to grab all of these instead of typing try all over again. Just paste that right underneath here. Press enter. There we go. Maybe change this to exception. Accept exception as E. Exception as E. Alright. And here, message that would be displayed. I can just add the message, grab all of the message. Now, yes, you try there. Get rid of this. And this is going to be the error message. Okay, error. Maybe just use error. Okay. Maybe failed to enter the valid, or let's say failed to retrieve data. Yeah, that's more like it. Then let's just ask it to go to the next line. Right. Okay, that'll take care of that. Now, let's come in here and do something with that. So I'm going to use from this very one from ID. We're using an if statement. Okay, but before then, let's do one thing first. Let's say respond, and that is equals request dots get. Okay, remember that library called request. You need it. Get whatever data we have on the URL. Then we say data that is equals respond. No, equals respond. Yeah, not good like this. Let's paste it there. Equals respond dots JSON. And next, let's use an if statement now. So if ID in data and to underscore symbol is your symbol here. Let's copy that. In data, then from ID, column, then we then say rate will be equals data from ID. And to symbol as well. There we go. Then converts, let's say converted equals amount multiplied by rate. Okay, and we display our result into self dot result, and that is result here label, which is self dot result label underscore label. Now what are we displaying in there? That is going to be, it's a dot config, the following. Now I'm going to say text that's equals, get it formatted, and that's it's going to be converted, no, converted amount. So as follows. Let's just say converted amount and enter. Converted column dot 6. Okay, format it into 6 decimal place. You can reduce the amount of decimal that you will end up with. Then 2, and we'll make the uppercase. Let's grab all of that to symbol. The symbol dot upper. No. Yeah, dot upper. Enter parentheses. There we go. I think that is done. Else, so else, I want an error message. Display an error message. Just grab all of all these, paste it right underneath here. the error message. What am I going to enter in there? I can just say convert, conversion, something like that. Conversion data not available. This is going to take care of those crypto that doesn't have a conversion rate on the system, and if you enter any garbage in there. Right, I think I'm done though. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think I am kind of like done. Let's move this up a little bit. And this get indented, else there will be an error. Okay, so have a good look at the codes for the conversion. And one more thing that I need to do, you see this function here? Remember I had it here earlier and I deleted it, so I'm going to say comma. And I'll just enter command. That will be equals self dot convert. Okay, if you don't call that, it's not going to work. You won't be able to use your command buttons. Now, just come up here and just save and run first. Okay, decision time. Enter whatever in there. You can see this U. Let's see what's going to happen. No, that is not valid. Please enter a valid number. Okay, let's get rid of the U. There we go. Look at that. Okay, that is from Bitcoin to US dollars. Let's change that to another currency. There we go. Look at that. You see, guys? That's how you create your own crypto converter. Okay, and one other thing is, if you notice, I said 6 decimal places. Look at it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Supposing we change that to 2, let's see what's going to happen. Let's come right here. Look at it right here. Format it to 6. I'm going to say 2. And check this out. Run. Okay, that's my crypto. Select whatever currency and enter the amounts. There we go. Look at it. 2 decimal places. Okay. So guys, that's how you create your own crypto. I'm going to return it back to 6. So let me now, I want you guys to just have a good look at the lines of code. Take it from number 1 here. You first of all have to add the following libraries. So the following libraries must be included: create your class, define your function, and your crypto. You can get this information either here or you can get it online. You can do your own research. And here, that's the list that we store all of this information about the crypto data. All right. This is my widget, and this is where I call my widget. As soon as the system opens, the widget is called. This very one is called. And here, that's all the widgets. Okay, have a good look at it. All right. Title, frame, label, combo box, label, combo box, label again, and entry, just like a text box, where I display my result. The button, okay, the button that triggers a calculation. And here, that is the function that takes care of everything. Take it from here and bring it right down. And this is where I get all of the calculations from this very URL, the rate at which the converter is going. And there, guys. So with that, I'm going to officially call it the end of this project. And I'll see you guys shortly. You all have a nice day now. And please do subscribe to my channel, guys. You can also join to become a member of the channel. That will be very helpful. You all have a nice day now. And bye for now.